Dennis Kucinich, former Ohio congressman who also ran for the Democratic presidential nomination in 2004, 2008, is with us. Scott Tranter from Decision Desk HQ here alongside as well. Congressman, this play we have seen before, right? In 2016, it was Hillary Clinton's turn. I'm with her. It's her turn. She's going to be the first woman. You cannot challenge her, was what came out of the Democratic leadership. How is this not a repeat in the coronation of Kamala Harris? And why are we to believe that it's going to work out any better for Democrats than the coronation of Hillary Clinton?
Well, obviously, things are in process right now. I'm very concerned that the events of the last few days have a resemblance to a coup that was engineered by special interests, donors, and also certain party leaders. This is not how you have an effective transition of a candidacy. What I see is it was a feeding frenzy in an echo chamber, and it was orchestrated. So where we go from here, who knows?
Where we go from here, who knows? There is an enormous amount of excitement I'm hearing over and over again about Kamala Harris. She's going to be deified by the end of today, or certainly by the end of the week. That said, she's deeply unpopular within the Democratic Party because she's deeply unpopular with Americans. And the fact that she's not going through the primary process, that there is no democratic process inside the Democratic Party, how does she get away from the record of the Biden-Harris administration?
Well, let's slow down here because, first of all, while President Biden has designated her as being a putative nominee, she still has to be nominated, and there will be a convention. And while at the moment there's no challenge, remember, everything started with a series of events that followed President Biden's bad performance in a debate. Now, Kamala Harris will not have a debate between until after the convention. But in the intervening time, there'll be more polls taken, there'll be past records reviewed, and if her poll numbers start to sink, something else could happen at the convention. With the process that...
Well, so are you sort of seeing, and I think it's interesting, right, that Obama, Pelosi, and Schumer haven't endorsed Kamala Harris, but there does seem to be this attempt to make her nomination inevitable, right? Like, there's not even an attempt to have a conversation because I think there's a lot of people who are worried that if there is a conversation, the issues you just brought up are going to come to light.
Well, first of all, there is no question that this election inevitably is going to be about the economy. And it's going to be about endless wars, about the border, about the driving deficit, about government spying on Americans, about restrictions on freedom of speech. Now, Kamala Harris is going to have to account for, especially for the border policies. And I think President Trump laid down that marker in the debate. I think what we're looking at here is a process that is still in motion. And when you get, we have to see if any other name is offered at the convention and what are the events that will happen between now and the convention which could affect the status of her potential nomination. This thing is not over. And I have to say, you know, not as a former Democrat, but as an American, I am really concerned about the way that President Biden's been treated in all of this. I mean, he is president of the United States. We're diminishing the office of the presidency, the way he's being treated. And this is special interest group, party leaders. They're concerned about their own skin. I don't know how much they're concerned about America, but we certainly have to regard that if he is ill, the 25th Amendment, you know, can be invoked. But, you know, we've got to be careful about how we treat each other in this, because what we're doing is we're setting up this this frenzy of tearing each other apart in pursuit of power. This is about the American people. It's about their concerns, about their life, about their economy. And it's not just some inner game that's played by party politicians.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.